Hey guys, what's going on? It's Eli, back with another review video, and yes, that's right, you read the title of this review. I am reviewing all 4 Duck Dodgers shorts. Yes, all 4 Duck Dodgers cartoons, because why not? And especially since the one that started it all, this year it's celebrating its anniversary. So, yeah. So that's right, one of the most popular things from the Looney Tunes franchise happens to be Duck Dodgers, being very popular, like, you know, for it being sci-fi and so on, and, you know, with Daffy Duck as, you know, the star, Duck Dodgers, and the antagonist, the one and only Marvin the Martian, so yeah. So, of course, the first one, the one that started it all, Duck Dodgers in the 24th and a half century. Well, what a, you know, Looney Tunes short masterpiece, a true Looney Tunes gem. Because, yeah, the story for the first short film, Duck Dodgers and Marvin the Martian, they go at it at each other, you know, a war against, you know, claiming Planet X. And there's a lot of funny stuff that goes on in this short. I think one of my favorite funny moments has to be when Porky Pig, he gives, like, a birthday present to Marvin. It's a stick of dynamite and, you know, happy birthday, you from another world, you, and, you know, oh, thank you, and boom, it blows up. That's one of my favorite jokes there. And especially at one point, near the end of the short, well, because it's the last straw for both of them, and they both, like, set off, like, explosive rockets, whatever they're called, around their 2 ships. They pull the levers, and, you know, it not only destroys their ships, it blows up Planet X all itself. And, you know, that was pretty funny. You know, this planet ain't big enough for the 2 of us, so off you go! So, yeah. Like, Duck Dodgers wins in the end, and how else are they gonna get off Planet X? What's left of it? Just a little piece of it, While Porky, as the cadet, and Marvin, they're hanging on. Big deal, as Porky says, he gets the last line. So yeah, Duck Dodgers in the 24th and a half century, what a great, again, true Looney Tunes short gem. Definitely a 10 out of 10. Next up, Duck Dodgers and the return of the 24th and a half century. In this one, incompletely attempt, well, both Duck Dodgers and the Space Cadet, Porky Pig, incompletely attempt to recover the Earth's yo-yo polish. Meanwhile, Marvin the Martian attempts to destroy the planet with another one of his furry monsters. Gossamer. Monsters? Blech. Yeah, so, basically, because, you know, we would get a sequel to the Duck Dodgers in the 24th and a half century short, and especially since, with the success of Star Wars, people started to, you know, enjoy science fiction more, and, you know, with the success of Star Wars, not only did, you know, it save, say, Star Trek and Battlestar Galactica would come along in the late 70s, but also Star Wars helped bring Marvin the Martian back to popularity. And of course, in 1980, he would return in a sequel short to Duck Dodgers. So this one was pretty good. I mean, it could not top off the first one, but there are some funny stuff to it, like, you know, when Duck Dodgers and the cadet in their ship, I gotta say, like, the design of that ship is pretty interesting, you know? Like, they crash literally in an egg, like, the egg breaks, and, you know, they encounter Marvin the Martian, of course. He's planning to, you know, destroy Earth with a missile, and, you know, Marvin has Gossamer, you know, attacking Duck Dodgers, but of course the cadet has to do all the heroism, and even, like, you know, Porky, well, the cadet, I should say, giving Gossamer a shave, and, you know, according to Marvin, you know, Gossamer, you know, is terrified of barbers, or whatever he says. And actually, because the interesting thing about this short, they're, like, there's a director's cut of it. Like, this short, like, made its way into one of the Looney Tunes movies. Like, you know, the full version of it, the director's cut. Because, well, you know, Duck Dodger's not being pleased and fed up with the cadet. You know, he, like, chases after him, like, stunning him. And Marvin, well, he launches the rocket, missile, whatever, to Earth, and it would take, according to Marvin, talking to us, breaking the fourth wall, it would take, 3 days for Earth to be destroyed. And of course, right, and as That's All Folks says, you know, Marvin says, "Don't worry, folks, after all, it's only a cartoon." Yeah, of course it is, you know, what's there to panic about? But yeah, Duck Dodgers and the Return of the 24th and a Half Century, this was pretty good. Again, could not top off, the first one. You know, overall, it's pretty decent, not that bad. I give it, fingers, 8 out of 10 stars. Next up, we have Marvin the Martian in the Third Dimension. And yeah, this is technically Marvin the Martian's short, but this still features Daffy Duck as Duck Dodgers, so I guess it kind of counts. So anyways, the story. Marvin the Martian mistakes Daffy Duck's Duck Dodgers show, in which Dodgers announces that his forces are about to invade Mars for a live broadcast, and retaliates, I'm having trouble saying that word, by going after Daffy, who still thinks they're shooting the show. So yeah, this was actually a 3D short film shown at, a amusement park. Like, I believe, Warner Brothers Movie World, and, it has made its way on the internet, like YouTube, for example. And the interesting thing is, I read that when it was shown in 3D, with some 3D effects, you would sometimes get sprinkled with water. Well, yeah, in that case you do. Like, for example, whenever Daffy Duck spits, you do get sprayed by his spit. There was one moment where K9 squirts water, and obviously you'd get wet by that. So, yeah, this was not that bad, and literally, because everything being 3D, CG, the main characters, Marvin, K9, and Daffy as Duck Dodgers, they're all 3D. And I didn't know what to expect. I thought this was just another Duck Dodgers adventure, but no, because, Daffy Duck acting as Duck Dodgers on, a studio stage, and Marvin mistaking him for Duck Dodgers, and, as I read the story. So yeah, there were some pretty funny moments in this, and, when Daffy realizes, because he thinks at first that he's meeting a director, but he then later realizes that it's all real, that he's encountering a real Martian, which being Marvin. And, even at one point, Marvin and K9 mistaken Daffy for, some ancient Martian, and Daffy goes along with it. And they go off on a new adventure. So there were some pretty funny stuff to this short film, and I don't think it was that bad. I'd give it, it's on my mind, I'd give it 7 out of 10 stars. Marvin the Martian in the Third Dimension. And finally, we have Duck Dodgers, Attack of the Drones. In this one, space monsters destroy a space fleet, and it's up to Duck Dodgers to defeat these space monsters before they make their way to Earth. And so he goes to the photocopy machine to produce 100 robot copies, the drones of himself, and he leads the drones to destroy and defeat the space monsters, in which Duck Dodgers, he succeeds, but afterwards, the drones on Earth cause havoc and destruction, and it's up to Duck Dodgers to destroy what he created. So this one was pretty interesting because this was the first Duck Dodgers short where Marvin the Martian is not in this, and there are some pretty funny Easter eggs and cameos in this. In the beginning of the short film, there was a meeting scene. They see what's going on out in space, and the space monsters, they're making their way to Earth, and you could see everybody in the meeting. Like there's a Yoda-like Elmer Fudd, which I didn't even realize that was Elmer Fudd, because I don't think I really paid attention to the voice. We know what Elmer Fudd sounds like, and Billy West being the voice of Elmer Fudd, but yeah, I didn't know at first. But also, speaking of Billy West, another character that he voices and makes a cameo in this short, Dr. Zoidberg from Futurama. Yeah, he's in a Looney Tunes short, so that's pretty funny. There's also a Klingon lookalike character there. I think I saw a Stitch lookalike as well. There was also one of those like green bird aliens, if you remember those. One of them was there. Yeah, so some pretty funny like cameos in there, in this short. And the drones that Duck Dodgers creates, to look like him. Yeah, and literally, because what they do next is, destroy Earth and the city, and the Yoda-like Elmer Fudd is kind of fed up with Duck Dodgers and telling him to do something about it, and he tries his best, but, in the end, he still screws up, and, trying to keep himself alive and, like, protecting himself from the, psycho, vicious drones. Like, they're kind of, like, acting like, I don't know, sharks or something. They're trying to bite on Dodgers, and that green alien bird, like, who joins in Dodgers, like, staying away from the drones, like, I think, yeah, it's a female, and she falls in love with Dodgers all of a sudden, right before the short ends. Just, there's a lot of funny stuff to this short film, and yeah. So I think that Duck Dodgers and Attack of the Drones was pretty funny, and not to mention that the title, Attack of the Drones, was a play on the title of Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. So that makes perfect sense. So yeah, Duck Dodgers, Attack of the Drones, I'd give it probably, why not? I'll give it, let me see, yeah, 8 out of 10 stars. It was actually not that bad and pretty good. So there you go, guys. That's all 4 Duck Dodgers short films. And again, the one with Marvin the Martian in the third dimension, I guess that does count being a Duck Dodgers short film because, Daffy Duck as Duck Dodgers, he's in it, so why not? But what about you guys? Which one's your favorite? What did you think of my review? Leave comments and give this review a like as always. And don't worry, very soon I will be reviewing the Duck Dodgers TV series. Definitely, yeah, I look forward to reviewing that. So, yeah, stay tuned for that. But anyways, with all that being said, thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed my review of all 4 Looney Tunes short films of Duck Dodgers and Marvin the Martian, you name it. More reviews coming your way. They're gonna be awesome. Keep looking forward, and I'll see you guys in the next video/review. Take care, and until the Duck Dodgers TV series, peace out, and that's all, folks.